The following video was requested by Chinkichirumala.
Episode 28. Spinosaurus meets Caillou's friends.
Okay, Spinosaurus. Ready to meet my friends.
You betcha I am.
The first four of my friends are Zack Dawson, Dora, Marquez, Clyde Sinclair, and Bongo.
Oh, Spinosaurus.
Wow. I didn't expect that. Hey Dora. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So how long have you four been friends with Caillou?
Caillou and I have been friends since 2018.
Same here. The super cool 3456 channel. Ever since Caillou and I redeemed ourselves, I became amigos with Zack Dawson in 2023.
Heck, Caillou and I may not agree on everything when I was a troublemaker, but I've been friends with him for almost as long as Dora and Zack have.
I could say the same thing that Clyde did, but less often than that.
Yeah, even when I was a troublemaker, both Clyde and Bongo used to be even bigger troublemakers than Dora and I ever were.
And you two were troublemakers because of your fathers.
Until our dads got arrested for harboring Stephanie and Eliza's mom, they've been abusing us for a very long time even if we do something bad.
Yeah. Clyde's dads usually resorted to using weapons to either punish or torture him. He even killed him a bunch of times.
I agree with Bongo and Clyde. Their papers are both equally even worse than mine, Manny. But all three of them have a thing in common.
And what's that?
They all resort to killing someone. However, my mammy has taken countless innocent lives, especially in Solidarity Special Convoy 895's channel. She's even killed me a few times.
What? Your mom's killed more people than our dads?
See, one time, she ran people over with a camping truck upon stealing it from someone. She even ran my cousin Diego over twice. The first time in Red Hoodie God's old channel when she stole a pizza delivery truck from a Paul's pizza worker. The other time was when she went on a car race with Senor Glover.
Wow, your mom's a real psychopath.
She sure is.
Dora's got a point there, Zach. And Crowtoon Productions Incorporated, and I saw Leonard Money's videos where her mom's been physically abusing the childish dad for watching baby shows.
Huh? Why would Dora's mom be abusing childish dad?
Because my mammy filed my path for divorce in Leonard Money's channel thinking that he was cheating on her with Senorita Johnson. Being married to my mammy's not easy. She can be loco in the cabeza. My furioso, cruel, manipulative, and mean.
Oh boy. I don't think I would want her to be my mother-in-law.
I agree. She's almost as insane as Diana, Dr. Bernadette Steen, and Miss Sumter.
Hold on a second. Did you just say Miss Sumter?
You know her.
Who's Miss Sumter?
She's one of the most psychotic child-abusing moms in all of Rapper City, and the first female mixed martial artist that ever lived.
A child-abusing mom who's skilled at martial arts?
Yeah, she's cunning, argumentative, incredibly strong, and highly aggressive. More so than Stephanie and Eliza's mom.
How come you four know this woman and what she's capable of?
Each of us had a connection to all the troubles Senorita Sumter caused.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
Almost half a decade ago, while the Punishers were still in prison, my parents got knocked out by Miss Sumter because my mom got her kicked out of school for fighting recklessly.
Kay! Your mammy and Senorita Sumter were at school together. What school did they go to?
It was the Rapper City School of Mixed Martial Arts. Miss Sumter was sparring with my dad for the fight to earn a title as the Grand Kung Fu Master. But she played too rough. And from what Zack's mom told my mom, Miss Sumter broke his dad's leg like they were in a wrestling match. Their teacher got her disqualified for that.
And then she got out of control and tried to kill her teacher for not only getting her disqualified, but for attempting to put her in a timeout.
So Zack's mom went to her headmaster's room to report Miss Sumter's extremely reckless fighting and he banished and expelled her from the school.
So that's why Miss Sumter's got a grudge against your parents?
That's right, Bongo.
Dora, Caillou, and Spinosaurus, something about Zack's story doesn't add up.
What? What makes you say that?
If this Miss Sumter's been having that much anger issues while at this Rapper City School of Mixed Martial Arts all this time, what did she ever do to Dora, Spinosaurus and Caillou?
Well, she didn't do anything to me per se. but she teamed up with Satari's parents and Victoria to ground the whole world like my mammy did with Caillou's pappy and uncle, the local Irish mammy, and Stephanie's mammy.
She also grounded me for being friends with Zack Dawson.
And when I grounded her for micromanaging her two kids, Malik and Jada, she started a fight with me. She wasn't afraid of me when I boarded her and she saw through my camouflage.
Camouflage? You mean you can turn invisible?
Like a chameleon. But Miss Sumter had thermal vision goggles in her possession and used them to detect me when I was about to carry her all the way inside her house and into her old room.
I Kryalis. That means you're really worse than Stephanie and Eliza's mammy.
That's exactly what a few of Crotoon Productions Incorporated subscribers thought. She's more powerful and hot-tempered than the psycho Karen herself. And like all the Poplasians, she's got a bad habit of saying, "Let me tell you something," whenever she gets angry.
Apoplexia? What the heck is an apoplexy?
A Maui type like alien that's extremely argumentative, highly skilled at fighting, and highly aggressive with very low intelligence. And like Wolverine from the Marvel comics, they have one large claw sticking out of the back of each hand. And they sometimes grow the anger that alien gets.
Yep, it's official. That woman is definitely worse than Tiana. I especially would not want to meet her right now.
Luckily you and Bongo won't hurt too, because she's been sent to jail for everything she did, from putting a leaf through an intense workout to causing an earthquake.
What? She really did all that?
Oh yes, she did. She's like a highly trained weapon of destruction.
Okay, now I'm really glad I haven't met that woman. Not even my dad could ever stoop to that kind of low. So, Spinosaurus, it was nice to meet you and all, but I guess we'll be going now.
You too, Clyde. And the same thing applies to you too, Bongo, Dora, and Zack.
You too, Spinosaurus.
For our Ken Stevens, Brian and Emma Johnson, and Little Bill.
Whoa. Ken, you always dress like that.
Actually no. Sometimes I wear a gray dress suit and the tie of the same shade of blue as my shirt and beneath this jacket. But in some cases when I was a troublemaker, I wear sunglasses and an ear piercing and I have a stitch on my face.
And I thought you were ugly enough with a pale complexion. No offense.
Dude, I may look pale, but I ain't ugly. I was supposed to look like some kind of White House or avatar.
Sorry. So yeah, anyways, Brian and Emma, how are things going between you two and your dad?
Well, our dad still watches shows for kids, but not as often as he normally would.
Why would a grown man watch kids shows?
Yeah. To make a long story short, our paternal grandma accidentally dropped our dad when he was a baby and he hit his head on the floor because of that.
And that hit in the head gave our dad a mental disability that gave him the uncontrollable urge to act childish.
Whoa, hold on a second. Your dad has a mental disability, and he's been acting childish because of that hit in the head when he was a baby.
Technically yes, he does.
Oh dude, that's crazy. Your dad could have gotten a concussion from that blow to the head. You guys were lucky that he actually survived that.
Yeah, but living with him was not easy when Brian and I were 13 and 11 years old respectively. Before our mom started acting entitled, he's been throwing temper tantrums everywhere.
Yeah, it's true, Ken. And he's been throwing the craziest temper tantrums in Solidarity Special Cup Boy 895's Channel 2. He did it at the mall, the theater, the library, everywhere.
Caillou and Spinosaurus, is this true?
Believe it or not, Ken, that actually was true. My classic clone and I even saw him throwing a temper tantrum on the sidewalk while lying about bus stations being out of service.
And even though Mr. Johnson acts childish sometimes, Brian and Emma's moms know better because of the way she's been treating him in other channels. Of course, Dora's mom was more harsh to him than she was. But Brian and Emma's mom has abused him in the following ways, such as stabbing him multiple times in Nip the Animator 2K5's channel and beating him up in Leonard Money's channel.
Dad, I knew that your mom gave your dad a concussion and pushed him into the New Year's Day fireworks on New Year's Eve in Carson Animate's channel. But this is even worse.
Yeah, but it's nothing compared to the fact that she teamed up with Stephanie and Eliza's mom to act entitled towards everyone at the park and threw a slumber party with her.
Our mom even sided with that psycho Karen to ground our dad for not allowing the latter to unground the former for life. And what's worse, Stephanie and Eliza's mom scared him. Although technically the leader of the Punishers herself wasn't as scary as that Kung Fu Wolf lady who sent him flying sky high towards Leonard Money's house with her bare hands.
Kung Fu Wolf lady. Who could possibly scare your dad more than Stephanie and Eliza's mom could?
It was someone named Jennifer Suter, the first female black mixed martial artist in all of Rapper City.
A female mixed martial artist of my color, yeah. She's stronger, angrier, and crazier than Tiana.
A trained killer.
Our little Bill and I the only ones who never heard of this Jennifer Suter.
Actually, Caillou, Zack Dawson, Spinosaurus, Dora, Satari, Emma and I are pretty much the only ones who met her.
And Clyde, Bongo, Gina, Noah, Toby, Sarah, Clementine, and Leo never met Jennifer before either.
Although to be fair, I've never met Satari before.
You'll probably meet Satari at some point today.
That's for sure.
Caillou, just out of curiosity, how did you and Satari meet Miss Suter?
Jennifer grounded me for being friends with Zack Dawson, and she teamed up with Mr. and Mrs. Ashima and Victoria Marquez to ground the whole world.
Brian and Emma, is this true?
Yes, it is, Ken. She even fought Spinosaurus when he grounded her for micromanaging Malik and Jada's health.
Dude, she's not just crazier and stronger than Tiana. She's as controlling as that psycho Karen.
Man. I knew some of the Starcadia-based students of my color in Tez's channel were wrestlers, but I ain't actually never met a black mama who's a mixed martial artist before.
Well, color aside, based on what you and I just heard about this Kung Fu Wolf, I don't think we should meet her given how crazy everyone said she was. And Spinosaurus, I'm sorry to hear that Jennifer tried to fight you when you grounded her.
That's okay, Ken. If Xavier Rockwood hadn't gone outside to see what was going on between the two of us, I would have been an even bigger goner for sure than I already was.
Yeah. You guys sure got lucky.
Anyway, Spinosaurus, it was nice to meet you.
You two guys.
These four over here are Noah and Toby Edmund, my girlfriend Gina Delgado, and Satari Ashima.
So Satari's the one with the pink hair. One of Rokun of Yonder's OC characters.
Well, my creator and I haven't exactly been close. He still made a grounded video out of me recently, although the latest grounded video out of me wasn't a violent killing one, but still, my mom was crazy enough to drive her car towards me and Tokiro to send us flying sky high all the way to prison for crashing my niece's second birthday party.
Okay. On one hand, what you did to this niece of yours was wrong, but seriously? Your mom really did that to you?
Well, that and she and Tokiro's dad, Koida, stabbed me and Tokiro in the head with knives as a final punishment as part of a punishment day for kidnapping and torturing our parents. But I should also be lucky that Super Cool 3456 didn't make any of the same sort of videos Roku-kun the Beyonder used to make up until April 2023.
Well, it's true, Satari. I mean, what we did to your parents and your creator's channel was somewhat cruel, but I felt really sorry for you for what they did to you in return.
Is that why you had me and Kashida ground our parents for grounding the whole world with Victoria Marquez and Jennifer Suter?
Who's Jennifer Suter?
She's the first female black mixed martial artist and a child abuser who's even more psychotic than my parents and Stephanie's mom.
Wait a second. Wasn't that the woman who teamed up with Victoria Marquez and Satari's parents to ground the whole world?
Wait. Noah and Toby, you guys saw that show they aired on TV?
As a matter of fact, we have. Those four have made us and countless others cry by grounding us for watching TV like Caillou's dad and uncles did with Dora and Stephanie's moms. The thing is though, Toby and I don't really know anything about this Jennifer Suter. We especially had no idea she was a mixed martial artist.
Well, like Satari said before, Jennifer Suter's also a child abuser and a total psychopath. Way worse than Tiana. Spinosaurus and I met her once.
Wait a second. Caillou, I remembered you telling me that you got grounded for being friends with Zack Dawson. Did Jennifer really do all the stuff you and the Edmund brothers said?
Yeah, she did.
And when I met Jennifer, I was grounding her for being too rough on her two kids, Malik and Jada Rockwood. But she refused to go to her room and fought me.
Malik and Jada were getting abused by their own mom. What did she ever do to them?
She's been micromanaging her own health. One time, she put Elite through an intense workout and didn't care about his neck cracking nor how tall his limbs were. She even destroyed Domino's pizza over a classic garden salad like Piranha destroyed Olive Garden over a chicken scampi.
Wait a second. Spinosaurus, you never said anything about that.
You didn't know.
I wasn't even aware of this whole thing with Jennifer Suter until the day she grounded me for being friends with Zack Dawson.
But what does Jennifer have against Zack Dawson?
Her bunch was more so against his parents than against him because the three of them had a history together with the Rapper City School of Mixed Martial Arts. Near the end of the semester, Jennifer was savagely attacking Mr. Dawson and broke his leg in order to earn the title of the Grand Kung Fu Master. But she got disqualified for it.
Then she got out of control and tried to break her own teacher's back when he tried to put her in a timeout. So Kimberly Dawson reported her to their headmaster and Jennifer got banished and expelled from the school. Since then, Jennifer's been aching to seek revenge on the Dawsons.
I say.
This is madness. She must have had a lot of anger issues.
Actually, she might. Even my brother didn't approve of her teaming up with our parents and Victoria to ground the whole world.
No offense, but someone needs to take her to anger management class.
Vanessa the Beyond Girl 2002 said the same thing to Crotoon Productions Incorporated, but he's not sure if she'll cooperate if she does get sent there.
I'm just assuming the worst. And if Jennifer doesn't cooperate while attending anger management class, she might fail and get kicked out.
You mean she might not stay calm even if she attends anger management class?
Yup. She's crazy. If anything, she needs to be locked up. That's why her ex-husband, Xavier, filed her for a divorce almost half a decade ago.
Good for him. She doesn't deserve love for everything she did.
Anyway, it was nice to meet you, Spinosaurus.
Same to you.
These three are my friends from when we were kids. Their names are Leo Tubeler, Clementine Smith, and Sarah Shin.
Wow. You're almost as diverse with your friends as Stephanie is with hers.
Actually, we've been friends with Caillou even in the original show on PBS. And all three of us are primarily Canadian like he is.
And I may be classified as Asian Canadian, but I'm more specifically of Chinese descent.
As for me, even though both of my parents are Canadian, my mom's black while my dad's of Hispanic descent.
I guess that makes sense. But I can totally see how close friends you are to Caillou. Even in the show you originated from, you've been friends with him in more channels than when you were his enemies.
Well, to be honest, all four of us had been abused by Miss Martin until she redeemed herself in Crotoon Productions Incorporated's channel.
And there were also times when my own mom's been abusing me too. And the worst thing about that is that she's been a very strict principal even if we were Caillou's enemies.
Caillou, am I hearing this correctly? Was Clementine really getting abused by her own mom?
We both were actually. Her mom's also been abusing other students, including Dora, at school in a channel made by someone named Evan Baker.
And even though she wasn't herself in one of GoAnimator's videos because she got possessed by a demon, she grounded me for existing and sitting on the couch and insulted me.
Unbelievable. And I thought abusive teachers were bad, but an abusive principal? That's even worse.
Yeah, even if Clementine's mom was against Miss Martin's entitled behavior, the principal herself was no better than she was. We were also tricked into helping them, Caillou's parents and grandparents, and Vice Principal Cherry into helping them give him an extremely brutal punishment day on his birthday. And because of what we did to him in Harry Stragotoon's channel, we all got arrested by Mexican police officers in Jacob Anime the GoAnimator's latest movie.
What movie was that?
Caillou's parents Harry Strack gets arrested and executed.
And because I got arrested by the Mexican police in front of my dad, I felt the most remorseful and regretted my hand at Caillou's birthday punishment day. My dad even disowned me and filed my mom for a divorce.
To be fair, Clementine, because you pleaded yourself guilty, I kinda feel bad for you.
I kinda have to agree with Caillou on this one. His Harry Strack counterpart may not forgive yours for the punishment day, but you were also abused by your mom too. I can't even begin to imagine what would happen if your mom joins the Punishers.
If she does, my father and brother and I would be really ashamed of her. He would also file her for a divorce too.
No, me too, sister. But at least Leo and Sarah have more reasonable parents than Caillou's dad and your mom could ever be.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Anyway, Leo, Sarah, and Clementine, it was nice to meet you three.
You too, Spinosaurus.
Dep. Eliza wasn't kidding. You got almost as much friends as Stephanie and Natalie do. And some of them really are friends with Stephanie as well.
Of all my friends, very few of them are common friends to me and Stephanie.
No kidding. And that's it for today's episode of Life with Eliza. I hope everyone watching has enjoyed it. If so, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to Crowtoon Productions Incorporated. Spinosaurus out.
I am a question to the world, not an answer to be heard, or a moment that's held in your arms. And what do you think you'd ever say? I will miss in any way.